All right, guys, it's Thirsty Thursday, and what did we do? We quenched our thirst with more work and a couple of beers, of course. So, we got the rear firewall riveted in. As you could see, it got a little bit better as we riveted in, but there's a lot of inconsistencies in that upper tray. I wish I did a video while I was in there, but I was really like tuckered in there to get everything riveted in place. As you can see, I started scuffing it to give it a finish. I've been pawing it up. Once I'm completely done, I have to do one final clean and scuff, and then we're going to seam seal all of the ridges. We're going to put flashing across the top to match the angle. I'm going to form it, cut it, make it nice, just to clean up that. And even on the bottom, I think I'm going to do it just to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And obviously, I took the quarter trim panels back off because I had to get rivets up into the corners. But, you know, this is kind of the work that we have left. That and bleed the brakes, put the passenger seat back in, and get eventually a lap belt for it. Since we don't race with a passenger, we just need a really good lap belt. But it's riveted in place. It looks really good. I like the dull aluminum finish. Once we put the windows in and everything, it's not going to be as evident as it is now, but or I guess as clear as it is now. But you know, our rivet nailing down the rivets, they're not actually straight. They're kind of on an angle, and at the bottom there's kind of a goofy spot. You could see where it's like a weird little spot there, but that's the way we had to do it. And there is one spot where it was hit or miss, and there's like a rivet right next to another rivet, and like right there. That really annoys me, but you know what? It gets hidden by the tube, and unless you really look for it, well, fuck you then, all right? So, yeah. In the next week or so, it's going to be get it done. We may hit a test and tune. One of our local tracks opens up the 5th of April, and then one of the other tracks opens up the following weekend. We're going to look at the outlook of the weather, and really everything should be fine. The season ended well. Nothing was broken. I mean, this engine is tired, but it still cranks out the number, but we still have to fix our leaking oil pressure sending line, and because you could see that there's a pool of oil there from the sending unit. And I want to at least get some half-assed carpet in here. I bought this marine stuff that is actually going to work out really nice. Like, to put it into perspective, when you buy your carpet for your car, it's like 20 pounds or so. This box didn't even weigh 2 pounds, all right? The cardboard weighed more than this. So we're going to have to make it in quarters to shape it properly because it's not the type of carpet that's going to be able to be formed. So you have to really, you almost have to make templates. It's like working with sheet metal from working with it and reading about it and whatnot. But as long as I can get the front covered up, I'll be all right. And it's mainly because, you know, I patched up the front floors and there's sheet metal screws there and you can see them. Now here's the problem. I welded them on the bottom side and ground them flush. So they don't go through. You see the heads here, but you don't see them on the bottom. And that's because I ground them flush after I welded them. So I can grind the top flush and weld them or cover them up. If the front looked like the rear did, which I wish I had, you know, the rear, I'm fine with painting the rear, to be honest with you. And this whole part, I'm fine with painting it. It's just the front. We'll make something nice. And again, it's a race car. I think between taking out the speakers and removing a couple of things, hopefully we fall around our normal weight and we haven't affected our ET. Now, the shipping weight of this roll bar kit is about 120 pounds, approximately. We made everything as short as possible. Again, our down tubes have no bends or anything to try to hide it. It's straight down into the spring perch like they recommend. Our kickers, we did make them a little bit longer to, again, bring them in. Geometry tells me that that's going to be better. We could have brought them in closer to the corner, but I did it this way for my particular reasons. And again, we put no bends in the door bar. running it straight down to keep everything as short as possible. This kit allowed more than enough to do all of those things. The kit was from Rhodes Race Cars, and yes, we could have done a lot nicer of a job and added a couple of bends, and this kit allowed for it, but this is what we went with, and we just kept it super basic, super old school. We're not running a backseat or anything, so no leaks. You know, we moved it the other day. Besides our little transmission leak that's been there for as long as that transmission's been in there, like 6 years, and we've been beating the shit out of it. I think that transmission's got like 2,000 passes between me and JJ and everything. Like, go follow him over at Twin J Racing. He's got all kinds of crazy shit going on. But the new fuel cell looks great in there. It's probably, even though it's aluminum, it's probably lighter than the 12-gallon fuel cell we had in there. This is an 8. We've made a new vent from Wrapped AN line. I think I'm going to go with a fiberglass rear bumper. I have to order it, but I'm not making it. It's just not going to happen. And I may hit up Lingenfelter brackets for the aluminum brackets. I don't know if he offers the rears. I have like a very, very, very early version, I believe, of the fronts that JJ gave me. And garage is still kind of messy, even though I kind of cleaned up. But you're probably not going to be able to make them out. But those are really, really early aluminum brackets on there. And I think they were from him. But we're going to probably go aluminum rear bumper. And I'm starting to think maybe down the road fiberglass fenders, as stupid as that sounds, because we used to have them. But again, I don't want to lose my hinges because of the setup. And really, like, the car is actually pretty light. I could probably lose the glass and go Lexan. But I would want the formed Lexan, and that would probably be just about as much as the front fenders between the front and rear glass, to be honest with you. The glass is fairly heavy in these cars. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this little update. We're plugging along. Share, like, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram as Copper Cutlass. I know it's a late one, but for you night owls, hopefully you catch this. If not, you better wake up to it and turn your wife over and do something. If they don't do anything for you, at least do something for her. So we'll see you guys around.